Hey Dons!
It's Brady.
And Roya.
And welcome back to another episode of CCTV.
AP exams might seem far away, but test registration is now open and closes on October 10th.
Visit cchsapexams.com for information and purchasing.
Late registration results in a fee, so don't forget to sign up ASAP.
Speaking of signups, Kylie spoke with Mr. Grammy to learn more on how to get involved with the upcoming service trip.
Tell us more, Kylie.
Hey guys, it's Kylie. Today I'm here to interview a few teachers about this year's Dons Discover service trip. Today I'm here with
Miss Laporte,
Mr. Grammy,
Mrs. Wallace.
What is this year's Dons Discover trip?
Dons Discover is a new program here at Cathedral Catholic that provides all students an opportunity to go on pilgrimage or service trips free of cost. It's a wonderful opportunity, and this year we are going to Mexico City.
When is this pilgrimage and how can students get involved?
so the pilgrimage is over our spring break. We're going to leave on Holy Thursday, April 17th. We'll be back on April 23rd. Their signups are in your Schoology page, so find it, and it's actually due today. So if you can get in there and sign up by tonight, that would be awesome.
Tell me more about this year's trip.
We're going to Mexico City. We're going to be going to the Basilica and visit lots of other churches in Mexico City, plus doing a service at an orphanage.
If you're interested, today is the last day to sign up for this year's Dons Discover service trip. Now, let's head back to Roya and Brady in the studio.
Thanks, Kylie.
It's that time of year where college applications take over, and we know it can be stressful.
To hear more from your prospective schools, sign up for college rep visits through your Naviance account.
You can attend up to 5 visits.
TEDx is hosting an informational meeting for those interested in speaking at the TEDx event in the spring. The meeting will be held in a CC 103.
They are also organizing a Poetry Under the Stars event on October 29th to showcase our students' skills and creativity.
If you'd like to be involved, make sure to start working on your spoken poem as applications are due October 8th. Information on how to apply will be posted on Schoology. Now, let's head over to Nico with an update for students walking to the McSweeney building.
Hey Dons, as we're on the second month of school now, the athletics department would kindly ask if we do not walk across the football field to get to McSweeney building. Instead, they ask that you follow this path around the track, which leads to the McSweeney building. Thank you, Dons, for helping take care of the football field. Now on to Mari.
Just a quick announcement. If you're interested in the school rock band, tryouts are next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday in GC5. If you have any further questions, email any of the emails on the screen.
Interested in service opportunities? The Interact Club will have its first meeting this Monday at lunch in the CC Hall 109.
Hey Dons, I'm here with Senor Golden, the moderator of the D&D Club. We're gonna ask a few questions. How long has the club been in running?
Well, this is CCHS's longest running club, Dungeons & Dragons. It started the first year CCHS was here, 2005.
What is your club about?
Well, mostly we get together and play Dungeons & Dragons or talk about Dungeons & Dragons or something like that. We can do all board games as well, and there's other role-playing games we could play. But mostly the kids play Dungeons & Dragons and roll the dice to see, who wins and who loses, and just kind of have a fun time with each other.
When do you guys meet, and what room?
Well, we're in Cabrini, Hall 203, upstairs Cabrini, right here, and we meet Wednesdays at lunchtime every Wednesday. We have Dungeons & Dragons official sweatshirts. Come any Wednesday you'd like to and play. We'll even teach you how to play if you've ever been interested in learning how to play Dungeons & Dragons.
Thank you so much for telling us about Dungeons & Dragons.
You're welcome, and now back to the studio.
Dons Press will be posting their first articles next Tuesday, September 17th. Be sure to check out LCID's website to find out more about Cathedral's student-led newspaper.
Let's go over to Liam with some sports updates.
What's up, Dons? It's Liam, and welcome back to another week of CCTV Sports. The girls' volleyball team had a great tournament in Hawaii, finishing in second place, and are now placed third in California. The girls followed up with this tournament with a big game yesterday against Torrey Pines. Keep up the great work. Now over to the course with the girls' golf team. The girls won their match last Thursday, outshooting their opponents, the Coronado Islanders, by 113 strokes. The girls also had a match Wednesday against Westview. Way to go, girls. Now, down on the field. The field hockey team played the Torrey Pines Falcons on Wednesday, defeating them 5-0, led by the whole defense, not letting the Falcons score once. The girls played tonight at home against La Jolla Country Day. Good luck, girls. On the courts, the girls tennis team defeated La Jolla Country Day and played at Torrey against the Falcons on Wednesday. The girls also played against Scripps Ranch yesterday. Way to go, girls. The cross country team has 2 meets next week. They have a meet next Friday and next Saturday. In the pool, the boys water polo team beat Loyola last Friday 14-9 and have their next game next Thursday. The boys sand volleyball team has been killing it. Let's send it over to Griffin to hear more.
What's up, Dons? I'm interviewing the boys beach volleyball team with Luca, Xander, Garrett, and Easton. So as a first-year captain, how are you stepping in that role and leading the team?
Yeah, I'm definitely following a lot of great captains we've had in the last couple of years who've done a good job at building up like the team chemistry and the environment, which is something I'm just trying to follow suit in. You know, we're trying to have a good season this year, so doing everything I can.
So Xander, tell me about some standout underclassmen this year.
So we got Nate Lyons and Benji Duong, and then we also got my guy Kate Cavarda. They've been playing real great this year.
Who are you guys' toughest competitors this year?
Definitely this year, we're looking forward to play Carlsbad and Torrey Pines. But we plan to take it day by day, focusing on what we can improve on every day.
So walk me through some of your pregame rituals.
For beach season, it's definitely we go to Jersey Mike's before every game when we have opportunity. Get there as a team, JV and varsity as a whole. Everyone starts warming up together, and then we just go out there and play.
Coming off a league championship, how do you plan to defend your title this year?
I'd say just focusing on really the culture aspect of the team, and also just locking in on practice every day and making sure that we're putting our best product out there.
The boys have a game next Thursday. Thanks for the interview, and let's send it back to Liam in the studio.
Thanks, Griffin. Down at Manchester Stadium, the flag football team played the OOP Pilots on Monday and beat them 14-7. The Dons defense came away with 2 huge picks to give them the win, both by Nia Talatina. The girls play Lincoln on Monday. Finally, the football team played Mountain Point last week and had a huge 27-13 victory. Once again, the Dons running game, led by Jonathan Solomon and Jake Funderburg, took over. Together, they ran in 3 touchdowns, and Brady Palmer throwing a touchdown to Hunter Harrington to give us the win. This week, the boys play St. Ignatius at 7. Make sure you're there in your best Hawaiian shirts to support the Dons. Thank you for watching another week of CCTV Sports. Let's send it over to Reagan and Tyler with social for this week.
Hey Dons!
It's Reagan.
And Tyler, back with social.
This week is Clubs Week, and we have well over 100 clubs here on campus.
Let's go see what these clubs have to offer. I'm here with the club Morgan's Message. Can you tell me what the mission is for this club?
The mission is to spread awareness on mental health for student athletes. We want to talk to multiple sports teams about it.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm here with Liesl and Hannah, the presidents of Second Lap Club. What is your mission for your club?
Basically, what we do is we take donations of running shoes and we donate them to underprivileged kids. And also this year we're going to be incorporating run clubs that are going to be fundraising and service hour opportunities where people can come and raise money for new athletic equipment for kids.
Make sure to sign up.
What's your guys' favorite part of being an FCA?
Personally, I would say my favorite part is incorporating our faith into sports, and we don't always see that around school. I think it's really important to incorporate our faith into other aspects of our lives.
Yeah, just to add on, I would just say the community aspect of it. I feel like FCA on campus is another family.
Yeah, I would agree with Carter. I think the community that comes from it and just it's something I always look forward to on school days.
Thank you guys. What's your guys' favorite club here on campus?
Los Locos. Los Locos. What's your favorite club on campus?
The fishing club.
RPG Club.
RPG Club. RPG Club.
What's your guys' favorite part of Clubs Week?
I mean, just supporting small groups, you know, empowering the people.
I love all the food.
Wow, there's so many amazing clubs here on campus.
We hope you guys had as much fun going around and seeing the clubs as we did.
Now, off to Mason with Teacher Standout.
I'm here with the one and only legendary Mr. Winklewitz. I would have a few questions to ask you. How long have you been teaching at Cathedral?
This is year 9.
What do you teach here at Cathedral?
I'm in the math department. This year I'm teaching regular statistics and Algebra 1.
Where did you go to college?
I got my bachelor's in math from the University of Redlands, and then I got a master's degree in statistics from UC Irvine.
Did you play any sports there?
High school, yes. I did a little bit of everything. I went to a small school, so I did football, soccer, track, cross country, and tennis.
What's your favorite sport?
My favorite sport to watch is football. To play is soccer.
What's your favorite team in football?
LA Rams.
I'm asking you kind of a controversial question here. Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen?
Patrick Mahomes.
What's your favorite band?
Linkin Park.
What's your favorite song by Linkin Park?
Breaking the Habit.
You want to sing it together?
We can give it a try.
So I'm breaking my habits. I'm breaking my habit
tonight. Yeah! That was awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Winklewitz, for this amazing interview and also the amazing jam session.
Election season is a stressful time for many and often leads to division and resentment. Father Matthew, do you have any advice for how we can maintain unity as a country?
Sure, yeah. First of all, things are united when they're able to turn to a what we call unifying principle, which is something that holds us together. And the strongest reason that we have as sons and daughters of God to hold us together is Jesus Christ. He came to give us unity, and he's actively pursuing that. And so when we turn to him and we set our hearts on him, it automatically unites us to each other. He promised that, especially in John's Gospel, in John chapter 17, verses 20 and 21.
Are there any particular virtues that come to mind during the election?
So as a matter of fact, there are many virtues, but in particular, what comes to my mind is patriotism. It's actually a virtue. When we talk about having love for something or someone, right? Of course, first of all, we ought to have a love for God. We also ought to have a love for our family, for those who help us, for our friends. But sort of somewhere in between there's what we call love for our country, for the place, for the culture, for the customs that have helped us to grow up, that have given us so much.
Kickoff for tonight's football game against St. Ignatius is at 7. Be sure to show up in your best Hawaiian outfits.
That's a wrap for this week.
We'll see you next week with another episode of CCTV.